So this spot right now, and the spot that I found in Leamington a few weeks ago, probably has to be my favourite spot. This spot is beyond perfect. Check it out. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? You can almost see it through there. You can hear the ocean. You can hear the ocean. Look at this. Look at this. Up on these sort of like, I don't know what it is, a bit of a structure that just forms in steps. And yeah, just, you know, there's people still down on the beach. There's a girl literally just sat here reading, didn't batter an eyelid, didn't say anything, and I just thought, moon right there, absolutely splendid looking moon over the ocean. Listen to the ocean. And yeah, I just thought this would make an absolutely perfect setting to sleep. Yeah, little setup. What do you think? Come on, tell me you're jealous of this. Tell me you're jealous of this. I would be if I was at home watching this. I'd be like, I want to be there. I want to be there chilling under the moon like that. And that moon on my camera tonight is looking pretty stunning. Pretty nice, that, 'cause normally it goes all blurry and misty. That's actually looking, look at that face. Look. Woo. No, I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this. And yeah, so tomorrow I've got to make my way all the way to the top of that hill and start heading that way along the coast and carry on my adventure. So it is completely deserted. I can't hear a single soul. There is nobody here. The only thing I can hear is the sound of them waves, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Not one person is here. Look at the sun. The moon going in behind that mountain. It was obviously over there earlier, and now it's there behind the mountain. Zoom in a bit, you get the reflection of the buildings. It's so peaceful, just lying here listening to them waves. Who else enjoys just, you know, listening to waves? But yeah, I just can't believe there's not a single body here. I expected more people to be crashing here, maybe hanging here listening to music or something, but nope, nothing. As soon as everybody went home, there's not been one person back here. So what an absolute perfect spot. I couldn't have picked a better spot tonight. Yeah, brilliant. So morning guys, I woke up this morning, my phone was completely dead, so I couldn't really film where I'd stayed, even though I showed that last night. I wanted to show the sunrise, but I couldn't. And then I've just had a walk through the town and I wanted to show that. I wanted to show the little bakery shops and stuff. And like I said, so I've just been in here to charge my phone. Just been in and had a coffee. I only went in for a coffee and to charge my phone. I spent £10.50. And you might be thinking, well, a coffee doesn't cost £10.50. A stack of waffles and a coffee for £10.50. I mean, it's got to be done. I tried uploading my next video, but the Wi-Fi wasn't working, and at the minute I haven't got any data. Honestly to God, I've had worse luck with Wi-Fi and data ever. So I'm gonna have to try and upload my next video later. But yeah, so I've just been in there for a sweet little coffee, but I'll show you where I am right now. Let's turn the camera around. Honestly, this place, I really do like this place. I really do. Like I say, I'm not fond of all the hills. Not a massive fan of all the hills. But I do like this place. It's so cosy. And just, you know, just has such a community feel to it. You know, that sense that everybody knows everyone and whatnot. And yeah, so like I said, all the little side streets, the little side streets with the town, literally the town centre is just on one little street running through here. Like, you can't see it, but yeah, it's like literally behind these houses, and there's just shops all the way along. Then it's just the little side streets that come in and out with all the little shops. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It really is. So yeah, now I'm just like I said, gonna probably make my way up this big hill here and make my way to the next location. So let's get one last look at this beautiful place before I bid farewell to it. This was Looe, Looe, Looe. Absolutely beautiful place. Like I say, it was so weird. Walked in up here, along here, and right down a massive hill here into the town centre, and then over there on top of one of them is where I pitched my tent, literally on top of there, overlooking at the ocean. And then people are sat right there. Pitched my tent right there. Perfect spot, absolute perfect spot. Couldn't ask for a better location. Wonder where these are going. Wonder where they're off to. Also, I found out as well, while I'm filming this, speaking to somebody last night, the island over here, you can't see it from here, I might have to film it from a different angle. The island that I was asking about yesterday, saying can you go over there, this where they might be going, there's like a nature reserved island over there, and you have to pay obviously to go over there, and it's very, you know, protected and looked after and whatever. So yeah, it would have been quite interesting to go and have a look at that, but no, I'm moving on now. I'm moving on. So yeah, this is the island that I'm talking about over here. This one where you have to pay to obviously be taken over there, and then it's very well naturally preserved and looked after and protected, so people can't just go there on their own, and people are not supposed to or allowed to go there and sleep or stay over there. So yeah, I think all the focus here is probably keeping that island protected, and they don't care if people camp out along there really. Well, I don't know if that's true, but yeah, someone was telling me about this last night and saying how some sister, I'm gonna have to look into it properly later date, but some sisters bought it out, some sisters paid for it and bought it, and yeah, so it's a well preserved island over there. So are these heading over to the island now? Are these lot going over there to have a look? And the other thing with it, you only get so long on there. When you go there, you can only spend, I think, an hour, a couple of hours on there before you have to leave, so you can't stay on the island for a very long time either. So it looks like they're going to have a look over there. I wonder why that is though. I wonder, like, if you just sort of went off and hid in the trees or something, would they literally come looking for you? I wonder what would happen if you just literally did just stay there and not leave. Buddy, hello, hello. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, you little adorable thing? Buddy, hiya. Oh, good. It's so fluffy. Have a nice day. Such lovely, lovely, lovely people down here. I'm just basically taking a bit of a walk here, and as you can see, all these people behind me, all distracting me, of course, all distracting me from my walk. But this, obviously carrying this and my tent, it's an icebreaker. Basically, it's an icebreaker, and I don't have to say it. I mean, I usually, you know, smile at people and say morning, and then they'll take one look at this and then they'll start asking questions, and I just end up talking to them for a little while and, you know, telling them about my adventure, and they're all very happy, very pleased, very like inspiring, and like, oh, that's, you know, like, almost can't believe it and everything. But then they go on to tell me, oh yeah, you've got a bit of a hard walk ahead of you, lots of hills, and I'm like, please don't tell me that, please don't tell me that, I don't want to know, I don't want to know. But I can see for myself, like, I'll turn the camera around and watch. So as you can see here, lovely soft green. I've even been walking barefooted along here, believe it or not. I've even had my shoes off and walking barefooted. Lots of people with the dogs, enjoying the day, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying each other's company. The dogs down here are so lovely, the cutest dogs ever. But yeah, walking along here barefooted, and then if I turn around, yeah, yep, couple of hills to climb up and over, and yeah, I'm guessing my favourite, more green fields, lots of steps and more hills. So yeah, it's going to be a hell of a walk the next day or so, I think, but again, onwards and upwards. So here we are, my first challenge of the day. First set of steps of the day. And do you know what? It is now, let's see, 10:30 in the morning. I feel refreshed, I've had my coffee, my feet feel good. So this is nothing. This is nothing right now. But when I have to do this at the end of the day, at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, when I've done about 50 of these throughout the day, they start getting very, very difficult. So bring on my first steps of the day.
Finished, yeah?
Yeah, all good.
Have a good
See
trip.
you later.
See you
Bye-bye.
soon.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
So this is a small village called Polperro. I've just walked into here, and I'm going to zoom in here onto some people. These people I will tell you about in just a minute and put a picture up. Absolutely lovely people. But yeah, we've just walked here from Looe, And again, what another little gem of the country.
Any further, Tommy? Right, let the other boys go past you.
I'm holding. I'm here.
Give me your phone. This is, yeah. I'll record. I'll record, Mum. So you can see. I'll record.
I don't think I'm going to squeeze through there with this, am I?
No.
How far does it go, do you know?
I don't know.
I want to go in and find out.
Is that as far as it goes?
Okay, I'll go 4. Ew! Okay, I'm going as far as I can go. Yeah, me too.
It's alright for kids.
The slime smells.
I don't want to go down. I want to go down, but I think I'd get stuck with this bag going down there. Oh well, never mind. Back outside. I'm just having an absolute blast right now. I'm having an amazing time. Like I said, this is just such an icebreaker, and it's kind of like a, you know, when you drop a stone in a pond and you get the ripple effect. So I'm talking to this couple, or man and woman, on top of this hill. This course stopped me and asked me about my stuff and asked me what I'm doing, and I'm talking to him, and as I'm talking to him, a mother and her kids walk by me. They just walk by me, yeah? And then after I've finished talking with this man and woman and continue on, I catch up with this mother and her children at a cafe at the bottom of the hill. So I nip into this cafe just to use the toilet and that. And she said, "Did I hear you say you're walking from Dover to Land's End?" I went, yeah. And she went, "That's amazing, that's incredible." She went, do you want a drink? A celebratory drink? So she went and bought me a Coca-Cola. She went literally, I went into the toilets, come back out, and then she sat outside the cafe with her kids, and she'd bought me a Coca-Cola. So obviously then I'm having a conversation with her. and having a chat with her about my adventures, and the kids are in scouts and stuff and the adventures that they've been on. Lovely little family. And then they go their separate ways, I go off walking, and then as I'm walking up the path, I run into another family that overheard us talking in the cafe, and I pass them on the way, and then I continue talking to them, and that's these people here. And this lovely gentleman, this lovely hunk of a man, said, "Here, come on, I'll take your bag for you, and we'll go. I'll take it, I'll carry it," because they're going to the next town along. "I'll carry your bag for you to the next town along, and then hand it you back." And I'm like, "Oh, you're not going to come and join me the whole way?" But it just, you know what I mean, ripple effect. And it's just, the people are so lovely, so genuine, so nice, you know, interested in obviously what I'm doing. And then it gets me talking about the trips that they've taken, and he were telling me about how he'd done the 3 peaks and everything. So it just can't get better than this, guys. I mean, there's some very, very, very difficult times, really hard times, and that's, like I say, usually after I've done about 5 or 6 hours of walking by myself, 5 or 6 hours of walking all on my own, and then I'm in, like, obviously not, you know, not seen anyone, not spoke to anyone, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden I have company, and I meet people, and I'm talking to people, and I'm talking to people along the way, and you know what I mean. It's just, what an adventure, guys. What an absolute adventure. So these are little key points along the way. These are little, you know, and what I'm doing when I pass these and other signposts and stuff, I'm taking a bit of a selfie with them. And then at the end of my trip, what I'm going to do when I've completed this is I'm going to do a separate video, and I'm just going to do a photo reel. So it'll be a video, but it'll be a video, and I'm going to put all my photos together of my key points that I've taken, lovely pictures that I've taken along the way. 2 paths. I hate it when it divides into 2, and it would be the hell, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I'm just going to do a separate video when I get back and put all my photos together in one video, and just basically talk about my experience over that video. And then also what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all my pictures that I've taken printed out, and I'm going to make a scrapbook. So you guys will have that to look forward to when I get home as well. So the adventure continues, eh? Okay, so I'm starting to notice a little bit of a pattern with this walk. A little bit of a pattern. So kind of in between towns, in between villages and towns and whatnot, there's a little bit of a, I would say, an hour to maybe 3 tops walk between each town. Yeah, between each, like I say, key point that you get to, there's a bit of a walk between the 2. And between them, you get all your walkers. You see people, and you get all your walkers, and you see people along the way, and that people, you know, might be passing between the 2 places, and they'll walk from one place to the other and then get the bus back or something like that. But you see walkers. And then you get to a certain point, to a certain bit of the walk, and it's like 10 minutes out. When you keep going, and then you just find yourself where nobody walks. Like, I genuinely feel like sometimes it's like, does nobody do this section? Does nobody walk past? There's like a little key point that people walk up to and then turn around and go back again. Because then, like this now, behind me, as you can see, I can be walking for the next 2-3 hours by myself and not see anyone. It's weird. It's so weird. Where are all the walkers? Where are all the long hikers? Where are all the people that can come and rescue me? If I freaking fell down here, and I'm telling you now, some of these paths, they seem like they've not been walked on, and they seem like they could go at any minute. If anything bloody happened to me along here, God knows when the next person will be along to find me. So yeah, it's pretty scary. It is pretty scary, and looking at this is pretty daunting, and I try not look forward. I look back at where I've come, but looking forward it's just too daunting. But I'm determined to not get any more buses on this part of the walk, and I say that, get back to me in a few hours and you'll probably see me on another bus. Them steps do not look inviting at all. They look horrible. That looks one horrible hill to walk up. I'm really not looking forward to these. So you know how I said in the previous clip about, does anybody actually do this walk for fun? As soon as I said that, a few people have passed me. A few people have actually passed me, but it is incredible that people walk, and they all feel the same. It's like walking up and down these steps and hills. They're all the same, they're all like, all out of breath, all knackered. So it's like, I'm just literally sat chilling here for a bit, trying to catch the internet when I can, trying to, you know what I mean, catch the internet when I can. So hard because I'm trying to save on battery, but try and, you know, get little bits of internet wherever I can. My signals coming and going, works 1 minute, then doesn't work. But yeah, I'm just trying to avoid walking up that, which I know I'm going to have to do in a minute, and it's just going to kill me off, innit? It's going to kill me off, I tell you, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. See, look at these people here. They're just making the descent down. Look, they're making the descent down the hill, and I'm about to pass them and go up. Oh. Okay, so them two lovely people right there, the ones that I filmed coming down the steps, just had the most loveliest conversation with them. The lady there gave me some fruit and nuts. She gave me a packet of fruit and nuts. She said she's not eating them, so she'd give them to me. Which, just once again, absolutely super lovely people. And it were really nice to just talk to them. And now I'm halfway up these steps. They've spurred me on. So, yeah, nothing can defeat me. So here I end up walking into a little deserted beach, very remote, nobody comes here. It's like a little hidden beach along the way. You'd miss it if you didn't know it was there, so hardly nobody comes to it, but if you peer over the cliffs you can see it, and there is a path that leads down to it. And there was a family on this beach relaxing, and they come here for the remoteness, because nobody goes there, obviously, because it's too hard to get to. But yeah, so I made my way, and the other thing that drew my attention to this place was this beautiful waterfall. My first Cornish waterfall right here. Very small and tiny, but nevertheless my first waterfall. Oh, cute. Very fluffy and cute. Very fluffy and cute. Oh, guys, honestly, I've just literally got lost in the middle of nowhere. And I've had my first hitchhiking experience. Although I wasn't hitchhiking, it was accidental hiking. So let me just flip the car around. That car there that's driving off, thank you so much. So much to them people there. God knows how they're going to get out of here. But basically I'm walking down this country road and I have no idea where I'm going or which direction I'm going in. All I wanted was directions, and one car just flew right past me because she thought I was an hitchhiker, and I genuinely wasn't. I just wanted directions. And then they came up behind and I was just asking them, you know, I don't know which way to go, which way you going. God, I can't even pick up my bag one-handed now. Which way you going? And I just said, I'm just following the coast along. And they said, well, we're going down to a pub down this little town down here. Do you want to jump in and we'll take you to this pub? I'm down for that, I'm down for that. Anyway, luckily it's coming, I think it's coming in the right direction that I was walking in anyway. You know what I mean? I think they were driving in the right direction I were coming in anyway. And I think it's taken an hour or so off my walking time. Do you know what I mean? Because it's now 7 o'clock. And God knows where I would have ended up or how much more walking I had to do, because I was literally in the middle of nowhere and I didn't know which direction. I don't know what I'm doing now, to be fair. I really don't know which direction, because where the land meets now, where the ocean is, it splits off into 2 different directions. So it's like I'm so disoriented and I have no idea which direction I'm going in right now. So crazy. But I'm going to end the vlog here, day 3 I believe. I've been trying all day to upload day 2, so hopefully I'll get this uploaded, and then I'm going to crash here somewhere. Lots of little fishermen villages around, lot of little fishermen villages, you know what I mean, just small cosy little remote places. But how people drive around here, literally how people drive around here is insane. Like this car park, we're coming down here to park on this car park, which is, as you can see, chock-a-block, completely full. So I wouldn't want to drive around places like this, but however, it looks like walking around here is just equally as bad, because she's like, you definitely didn't want to walk in the direction that they were coming from. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. And stay tuned for the next video. I don't know when it's be, because I'm struggling uploading my content right now because of connection issues and whatnot. So see you when I see you.